Hello.
Hey Ryan, glad you made it. I don't know what happened to my connection, and then when I reconnected, it popped up a new stream. So I'm just waiting for a second, see if anyone else notices. Um, I don't know why it does that, because on my laptop it's showing me just perfect connection, and then it'll show no connection on my PlayStation, and then it just whoop. No, that's okay. We'll continue. Um, so what we are trying to get to, you were just here, but for anyone else joining the stream, trying to get to this point right here to see if it's a good spot to build a new base. We don't have anything to like really make a proper vehicle, so we are just grabbing whatever we have. Put one of those there, one of those there. This might be crazy. Okay. So then to make it turn, use your wrench, and we're just gonna add one to the left one. Oop, and add two to the right one. You got to keep it on 3 so you can still drive straight. Alright, there it goes. Oh, okay, that's a little whack. That's a little much. I don't know how I feel about that. I do think that is another bus station we could go get though, but I'll leave it for now. For now, we're just going to keep heading this way. We're down to less than a kilometer. All it took was defeating 2 skeletons to get some blast powder. Alright, yeah, let me know what you see, Ryan. So far I've just seen a couple of things for the update, and I'm still hoping there's some secret stuff coming. I don't know if there is, but usually there'll be something in the update that they didn't necessarily tell you about that's neat. Okay, so we can see our little lake coming in. I do think it's going to be a good spot. It's right near our 2 storm islands, with an island in the middle, I guess. Hey, White Knight. Alright, we made it. Yeah, I don't know how usable this vehicle really is long term, but it got us here, and that's what matters. I think we're gonna leave it here. Oh, I forgot I don't actually need to be saving Stormcore anymore. Not on an expert world. Oh yeah, look at how perfect, that huge flat area right in the middle for putting the base.
Hi.
Hey, it's Catman! Ah, I missed. Do I have a grappler? Catman, we are moving my best friend's super cool survival village from here to here to get it closer to our Storm King. And this is his first and only world. You can see we've got it mostly cleared. We've had this one since March of last year, so a little over a year. But look at the spot we found. He wanted it in the dry valley. What was that? Midas. Figure it out. Okay. He wanted it in the dry valley on one of these lakefront types. I found one here that has a river access to the ocean and then connects to these two. Not much for Odyssey except a new game mode called Rapid Survival. Yeah, I did see that. That's what I was kind of saying is like, well, maybe they're going to put something secret in, right? I'm trying to stay optimistic even though it doesn't really look that optimistic. Okay. So in terms of placing villages, I think I should make him a super village. Now we started one of those in our expert world, 129. I think we can make it. A super village is basically where you place a couple of villages within the bare minimum distance of each other. What it does is it keeps enemy spawns away and it maximizes the number of villagers that you have access to in the same area. So, as long as you keep all of your loot contained within one of the village squares, and then only use the other ones for villagers and for specific tasks like cooking and metal smelting, it's honestly pretty usable. Yeah, I'm not super excited. I mean, I am excited for the update, Ryan, but I would be more excited if they would give us some real content. Yeah, and I will check it out, Catman. I hopped in for a minute there, but I was building something else. But when you got it finished, I will get it for you checked out. Okay, so I think we could reasonably fit 3 villages here, right on the edges of the water. And that should be good. I don't think he'll need more than 3. Does that really count as a super village if it's just 3? Oh, right, Ryan? Like, for real. So, I think the simplest way that you could do force powers would just be a craftable weapon that you hold in your hand like a glove, and then you could reach out, say, you can see my reticule, I'm pointing at the obsidian right there. Use your glove and just summon the resources to your hand, right? Or the knockback, for the knockback shield, use the glove and just knock back an enemy off the cliff, right? It would just, yeah, I don't know. That's just spitballing off the top of my head. But they could definitely give us something good. And that's what I mean by the secret stuff, too. They might not put everything in the patch notes because they want you to go play Brick Life, and they know that the Odyssey crew is going to come do Odyssey no matter what. But again, I'm just trying to stay optimistic. I'm not promising anything. Okay, so if we set up one right at the mouth of this river, and then we set one on this opposite side, yeah, 180 meters away, and one on this opposite side, pretty close. Let's see. 100. Oh snap! 180 meters away. That should do. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the knockback is already in the game, right? If you hit someone with this shield, they go flying. So just imagine instead of hitting them with the shield, you use your force push on whatever your force weapon is, and it just does the same effect. It just hits them with a knockback. They go knocking back. I don't know. Again, that's just an idea. But I do think we are going to do this. So I'm going to place for our village, or super village, we're going to place one right in the middle of the water, and then one on each corner back there. Of course, with a super village, you do have to level up 3 or more villages all to level 10. And since they're typically all in the same biome, you're not going to get more stuff from it besides just having the larger village area. I will say, though, in some biomes, like in our expert world, we were able to get... Oh, ow. We were able to get, like, 27... villages in the same area between grasslands, frostlands, dry valley. It's doable. Alright, let's take care of this guy.
If they do, they should make it knock back small monsters like spiders and stun big ones like bears.
Yeah, see, you're cooking, Ryan. That's exactly what I mean. Okay, so... we want it to include this cave, because that'll give Alex access to Bright Core and whatnot. So the trick is to get it as close to that first village we placed, which is 176 meters away currently, 175, while still including this cave within the parameters of the village. So let's just see how close we can get this. Too close to another camp. And if we placed it right here, that would not include it. So we're gonna, I think, just make... wonder if we just triangulate a little bit. So we've got that approximately 180 meters away. This one too close to another camp, so we need to start moving this way. Okay, so right there is good, right there is bad. There's the cave, let's go right there. Brute. We're gonna leave that one, we don't need it. Okay, too close to another camp. That one's 140 away. This one is 173, so we're walking this way. Well, I might have to take care of that brute anyway. I still wish you could tame these guys. Like, if you left them pieces of meat or whatever, and you had a saddle, and just ride them around, smash them into things like you do with Flambeau. Like, I understand that they don't want you to keep them as pets, but you should be able to tame these guys like Klombo and just ride it around until it kicks you off. Oof. Ow. That was rude. Eat a whole pizza real fast. Okay. I don't need this. Okay, so what I'm finding is that unless we go all the way around to like here, which might be okay, is that I wasn't able to get that village square placed. Oh, here we go. So there's too close, and we need to bring it inwards. Okay, this will be fine. Too close to another camp. We are 149, 150, 137, I see. So yeah, this spot's not good. So apparently this spot's fine. Let's see what that looks like. And then how we're going to be able to see the parameters of our village. Most of this village is pretty unusable, so I don't think this is going to work, but you can see just by holding the map marker in your hand, walking around, you can see the parameters of your village with that sheer gold line. But yep, this one's not going to be a winner. Where is it? Okay, so now I'm getting a different idea. Let's start in and work our way out. So, come on. That was kind of neat. It gave me like a saving stamina throw or glide there. So we're going to break that village, those first two that we placed. We're going to place one dead center and then start working our way outwards and see if that maybe works a little bit better. So then we should be able to get them as lined up as possible. We might not have it lined up with the cave system like I was wanting, but it'll still be pretty close. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hello. Go home, Jules. I don't know what's going on with Jules. Okay. I think Alex is gonna like her Tempestia. I just gotta keep her alive. Okay, now we're going to head back into the middle of this section, place a single village square, and then we're going to maybe do... We could do, I guess, as many as 5. Because the goal is, since the rest of this world's already kind of been abandoned, we can double down on that and focus on having this as like a Storm Chasers area. There we go. Alright. Survival Super Village, take 2. Then we're going to want to go 131. I wonder if height plays a role in the village distance. Like, if I raise it up 100 some odd meters, is that going to be... Because now we're 158 meters away. Okay, that's pretty good distance out that way. Oh, that's cool. You can see the bottom line. You can see it right there next to the water. Whoa. I didn't know you could do this. I'm just highlighting the edge of the... Okay, so let's see how far this way goes. To about there. So that's neat, because we could still place one building right here, have it be part of that village, and then have buildings still around this area that aren't technically a part of it, but might be included in the next one. Let's see, 47 meters away. Yeah, I just don't think it's large enough. Well, I was really hoping to utilize some more of these space here, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I get this village square close enough that the villagers can access that center part, then it's too close. So maybe what I'll do is I'll leave this for Alex for now. Let him kind of help decide. Bus station 16. Yeah, and then I think what we'll do is we'll start condensing resources all to the same area. Let's check here, though, because this is one I was working on a different stream for him. Yeah, there's where we were, 1,700 meters away. Storm King, Raven. And then there's the village I was making for him to fight the Storm King. A lot left to do.